All right, Unique Mecca Audio, man. This it, we here.
Mecca what?
Mecca Audio. All right, so let's go. Now, I'm going to tell you all about when I was in Lewisburg. I just got off the bus October 17th, 1994. Now, when I get in there, it wasn't a lot of people there that was locked up from the street. You know what I mean? That's when the crack era was just kicking in. They were just starting to bring in blacks. Before that, they had Italians in the joint up in Lewisburg and white collar crime. So it was really made, you know, like a dormitory and rooms with 4 and 5 beds. It wasn't all cells like you see behind me, except on the other side, they call that the MAB side. Then they had the sand side. You know what I mean? So you had the MAB side, which is really like the maximum security side. Then you had the other side that the rooms had like maybe 4 bunk beds in them, things like that. So now we down there, they got 3 floors, we in I block. I'm chilling in I block and I meet a dude from Maryland and, you know, it was real cool. You know, he hang with everybody and all that. You know, this is 94. So we talking about Menace to Society just came out with Old Dog with the braids and all that. So that was what was popping back then, the braids, you know, on the brothers. You know, when you're from the street to show you, you know, that's your hooded tie with the braids. So now we got that joint out. I meet the dude up in there. He real cool from Maryland, little short, brown-skinned dude. You know, had the long plaits down his shoulder, and he had mad girls coming to see him, was getting crazy mail, pictures of girls, all that. So when dudes in the joint, now we can't go out to go meet girls how we want to meet girls, to push up, say how you doing or whatever. So we talk to each other and say, man, put me on your girl's friend, or, you know, or your cousin, or your, you know, or somebody, you know, that you know or whatever, your home girl. Give me somebody to write. I'm looking for somebody to write. That's what go on in the prison. That's how we meet women. So this dude from Maryland, he had mad females coming to see him, getting crazy letters, postcards, pictures. And, you know, you could see his life on the outside, on the inside, that he still had that support. So I'm hanging with this dude, me and him chilling and all that. And we hanging out and, you know, we just kicking it. But, you know, the homies see me hanging with him. I'm just coming, so I don't really know who's who. So the homies see me hanging with him, and we go to movie theater, so we all up in the movie theater and things like that. So we smoking weed, and, you know, I go pass dude the blunt, and my man is like, nah, son, you know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, you know, you my team. If you say no, it's no. But I don't know why he said no. He ain't want me to pass him the blunt. So I looked, the nigga ain't had no herpes on the lips or nothing, you know what I mean? But he said, nah, don't pass him the blunt. So now we drinking the wine. We had the little wine in the water cooler bottles, a half a quart, you know what I mean? Like this went for a little $5 back then. I mean, my bag, $10. That was a carton of cigarettes. Because back then, cigarettes was the currency, not like nowadays, being that they took the cigarettes out. Now stamps is the currency, and some compounds is macro. Y'all remember the videos I did breaking that down. All right, so now this is where we at. So we drinking our little quarts of wine, and I go, you know, they pass me the wine. I get my little swig on. I pass the wine to the homie, and they like, again, nah, don't give them none. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking that maybe they hating on him because he got a lot of females and all that. And, you know, maybe they just hating because he a fly little dude, you know, and he from Maryland. And at that time, it was real heavy with the New York and D.C. Didn't really get along. I always got along with them, but, you know, there was always problems with New York and D.C. back then. But the D.C. men, like my man Brown Bay, I got to give the video on Brown Bay because one of the brothers been asking for me to get a video on Brown Bay. So we got the video coming up on Brown Bay. Hit that like button, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure you cop the book of Ruin Harlem. Hit the like button, and don't forget the Cash App, man. You like the video, at least hit a thumbs up. If not, shoot a Cash App. You know what I mean? A little $1, $5 ain't gonna hurt you. All that put together with 35,000 subscribers is gonna help to get us all the equipment we need so we can bring you the best quality. But anyway, so now we in a movie theater. They say, nah, don't pass it to him. So we go in the kitchen. We sitting out eating. He can't come sit at our table, but he from Maryland anyway, and we got our little D.C. table. So that's how that is. But I'm wondering why they got him on the outskirts like this, but I ain't asking no questions. I'm a team player. I roll with the homies, you know? So now I go out on a visit. He go on a visit. He got these 3 bad girls come see him. So now I'm telling them, you know, y'all, I'm trying to meet this one, that one, just for pen paling. Let's get that straight. Because in jail, we just want somebody right because it feels good to hear your name called at mail call. Because everybody crowd around the police booth when they calling out the names for the mail call. So everybody's hoping they got a letter, a card, or something to have their name called so that they could feel like they still connected to the outside. So mail call, they calling him crazy. It was another dude that was getting crazy mail too that I hollered at. He was from Detroit. Y'all probably know him. His name is Kenny High. You know what I mean? If y'all know Kenny High, tell him to contact me. He's from Detroit. Good dude. Was with me in Lewisburg at the time. And we also had my man, oh man, what was his name, from Vegas? Poncho. Big shout out to Poncho. I think I got his number on the phone because I ran into him with Farris and Chicken George and all of us. We had dinner up at City Island in the Bronx. But anyway, that's how we met people all over the world. Detroit, you know, California, Chicago. I mean, we all over the place. Now, because you got men everywhere. So now I'm sitting there with this dude and, you know, the homies, you know, don't want nigga to drink with him, don't smoke with him, don't want him to come to the table. You know, like I said, he's from Maryland, so I think maybe from the DMV area, maybe that's why they wasn't really feeling him. But I was hustling down there in both Baltimore and in D.C. as well as Virginia, North Carolina, Atlanta, and all that. So, you know, I get along with everybody. I wasn't geographical like that. But, you know, I got to roll with the team. What the team say we do because I'm a team player. So now we go on a visit. He got these 3 bad girls out there. He got this 2 light-skinned girls. One looked Spanish. The other one was light-skinned. The other one was dark-skinned. And all of them was beautiful. Nice. This before, you know, the steroids and all the more ass shots. You know what I mean? But they had natural asses and they was looking good. You know, pretty little lip gloss on, the little gold. The light-skinned girl had on the gold lip gloss. The black girl, she had on the black, like a cocoa brown lip gloss and lipstick. They looking good. So now, of course, I'm telling them, I want the chocolate one. You know what I mean? I want the flavor, you know? So he laughed and he tell me, man, it's funny you pick her because everybody always look at the other 2 when they come up, this and that. So he saying, I got you. So he's going to give me the address for me to write her. So everything is good. So now we leave to visit me and the homies out there. They see him with the girls and all that. So when we go back, I said, man, yo, shorty looking good. And he's like, yeah, she looking good. You know what I mean? She looking good. He said, but I don't really mess with that dude. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, why? And like, man, I don't really mess with dude. You know what I mean? He said, but I see you with him a lot. So I think that, you know, I'ma holler at him, you know? So he go holler at him. We go out there, you know, we play a little basketball, a little baseball. We lift a little weights. Everybody out there chilling. We smoking at the weight pile in Lewisburg. You know, I mean, we go sit up under the tree and we just chilling, you know, just reminiscing about the good old days when we was doing our thing on the bricks. So now, with all this going on, you know, we go back in, you know, everybody take their showers and, you know, we in the day room and they had pool tables then. So we get ready to play some pool. So, you know, dude was waiting to call next and the game ended and it was his game and they was like, nah, the homie next. You know what I mean? So they did that like 3 times. They wouldn't even let him play pool with him, you know? So I'm looking, so I said to my man, what's up? He said, nah, matter of fact, come here, Unique. So he take me aside and he called the dude over there from Maryland. He said, yo, don't you got something you got to say to my man? You know? So dude looking like, huh? And he's like, yo, what you mean, huh? You know, yo, you need to tell my man. You know, so I'm looking like, you know, what's going on? I know he ain't going to tell me he no rat. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we in Lewisburg. We didn't tolerate them even being on the compound, much less me being with them. So I'm like, yo, well, what's up? Well, you got to tell me. So dude is like, man, it's like, and he doing all this with the hand moving and he bend down. He's like, oh, man, he's grabbing his head and he's like, and I'm sitting there and I got my knife on me, so I'm ready to put it in him. You know what I mean? I'm ready to put it in him. Yo, don't go to jail, youngins. Don't think none of this is the brag and none of that. Let's get that straight. You know what I mean? But I just knew he was going to tell me he was a rat. So if that was the case, I would have had to hit him because that's how, you know, we carried it in the penitentiary. So he's like, man. And he's turned around and he's bending down and he's holding his head like it's so hard to say what he got to say. I said, yo, what's up? So my man said, nah, you don't do nothing to him. You know what I mean? I said, why? What's up? You know what I mean? Only thing on my mind now that he's a rat and he been up under me. You understand what I'm saying? But I know the homies wouldn't have had him with me that long being a rat and not telling me. So he like, nah, you promise me you ain't gonna do nothing, man. Just let him talk. Just let him talk. You know what I mean? If you want to still mess with him after that, that's on you. If not, just, you know, leave him alone. I'm like, nah, man, hold up. He said, yo, you, come on, man. Don't do nothing to him, man. He a good dude. I said, then why are we going through all this? You know? So my man looked at him now and got aggressive and said, yo, you gonna tell my man or what? You know what I mean? So now he goes, yeah, man. He said, um, you know, I'm a homosexual. I said, what? I mean, I jumped out my skin. You know me, I'm a homophobic Jamaican. So I'm like, what? And he's like, I'm a homosexual. So I go pull a knife out to go move on him. And my man grabbed me and said, nah, you leave him alone because you got dudes in there. Like I said, nah, man, but he up under me. And I was going to give him my weed to smoke, my wine to drink. You understand what I'm saying? And he was going to come sit at the table with us. Nah, man, you should have been told us, because now, in my mind, I'm also ready to put the thing in my man for letting it get this far. You know, but I just gave my word that I wasn't going to do nothing. So I'm looking, I said, yo, man, hold up. What do you mean a homosexual? You know what I mean? So now my man laughing. You know, that's how we is in the prison. We all young, wild. So now he laughing. He said, what you think he mean homosexual, nigga? The nigga just told you a homosexual. I said, well, let me put the knife in him then. He said, nah, you know what I mean? You can't do that because, it's different in here than out there. You know, they just know to stay in their lane. I said, then why you had him in my lane where he coming to the movie theater with me? I'm even asking for one of his girls. They probably got AIDS. They messing with him out there, messing with boys. I'm like, I'm furious right now. I can't even think. I'm in my body, and the nigga here taking a shaboing. Yeah, he taking a shaboing. I'm like, nah, my nigga. You know, so I'm like, oh, man, like, I can't believe this. You know, I'm on the street. I never experienced nothing like that. We might drive down to 8th Street on a Friday night, and like I said, you see two homosexual men holding hands, and no disrespect to the LGBTQ, like I always say, I'm ready to jump out and kick him in the ass right now. You understand what I'm saying? Before I could do that, there's already a group of dudes jumping on him just for being gay, not promoting none of that. Let's get that straight. Just telling you how it was in New York City back then. So this is the era and what I'm coming off of. And now a homosexual sitting with me in a movie theater, playing pool with me, hanging out with me, and he taking the shaboing? Nah, man, I'm furious. I mean, my teeth gritting. I'm like, nah. I got blood coming from my fangs right now, you know? So my man said, yo, homie, stay away from us, because if you come anywhere near us, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to put the knife in you, because I already know that Unique want to put the knife in you, because I shouldn't even let it get this far, you being with him, but I didn't know y'all was, becoming cool until he told me you was gonna put him on one of the girls on the street or something like that. So I figured it was time for him to know. So a dude is like, man, I'm sorry, man, sorry. You sorry for being gay. Clean your act up. Get your life together. Get this shit boring out your life. You know what I mean? This is what I'm thinking. Get it out. You know what I mean? He cast the evil demons out of you, my brother. Then come to find out, because we don't push them aside, and he already know don't come near nothing from New York no more. And I told the homie, yo, when somebody come in, if this dude or anybody like that try and crawl up on them, let them know from the door, man. We don't do that, man. You know what I mean? The dude been hanging with me and all that. And I definitely don't want no suspicion on my name, even though dudes know my gangster, that I'm not on that type of time. So he like, nah, you right, but, I figured maybe he told you. I said, if he told me, he wouldn't be breathing if he told me that. You understand what I'm saying? So my man started laughing again, you know what I mean? So now, my man telling me, he said, man, yo, that nigga is a freak. I said, what you talking about? He said, yo, all the dudes be talking about Friday nights, they be having upstairs in the shower, because they had the open shower bay back then. Like that room you see right behind me right here, where I'm trying to figure out how to turn my hand to it, nah? Right there. Like you see that room right there, that'll be like the shower, and they got 5 shower stalls in it. So, dudes go in there, and if somebody's in there, you take a shower, and they in there, so you wait, and you got your line up. You got 5 showers. But ain't no 5 men going in that room. You know what I mean? 1 man in there, you got 5 people outside waiting to go in. You know what I mean? So he'd be like, I got next. Okay, I'm after Unique. All right, I'm after Kenny. I'm after this one. I'm after that one. But you ain't going to see 2 people in the shower at the same time. But my man telling me that on Friday nights, this freak-ass nigga was going in the shower with like 3, 4 dudes, and they in there smutting them out. I'm like, and you had this dude almost smoke behind me? I'm in my body right now, just him telling me that. But my man laughing, he trying to downplay it, but he don't know he get me more angry as he telling me. You understand what I'm saying? But, that's the way that joint go in there, man. It's a whole nother world. Youngins, don't go to jail. It ain't worth it. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. I'm telling you, don't put yourself in that situation, because you know, you're going to see some of the craziest shit, hear some of the craziest things, and, you know, that's just the way it play out. So don't say I didn't tell you. So I'm telling you, don't take these stories as glamorizing. I'm just telling you how it is. You know what I mean? Welcome home, Antone White. Thank you, DC, for the love you showed me and my brother Bootsy when I came down there. Thank you, Kirk Bone, LA, Big Dog, Bonaparte, Rat. His name is Rat, straight man. You know what I mean? ER, you know, Larry Moe. You know what I mean? Like I said, La, Big Red. You know what I mean? It was all men down there. You know? Come on, man. But, you know, listen, man. I'm done with it. I'm getting ready to tap out. I just want to let y'all know, man, it ain't worth it. Cop the book of Raw in Harlem. Hit the like button. Cash App is on the screen. Show some love. Show some support. And follow me at Instagram at Unique Mecca Audio. And I'm at Twitter at Crew Mecca or something like that. Or Mecca Crew. I think it's Mecca Crew. Whatever it is at Twitter. You know what I mean? I'm on that new joint too, that TikTok. You know? But I'm out. Y'all enjoy the video. Enjoy your day. And know that Unique Mecca Audio gonna bring the craziest goddamn stories, man. Tune in and know what time it is and enjoy freedom because ain't nothing better than freedom. Aight?
Mecca what? Mecca Audio.
Hi guys, welcome to Flying Cuisines. We're located in Freeport, on the Northern Mall. Just want to introduce my partner, Amy.
Hi guys, how are you? And this is my sister-in-law, another partner. I just ask that you come support our minority-owned business. We serve Asian fusion, Caribbean cuisine, and we have a beautiful restaurant located on the Nautical Mile in Freeport, New York. And we're asking that you come check us out and also make sure to tune in to Mecca Audio TV.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
What?
Fresh out the can of 26,
yeah.
Heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix.
Yeah.
What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this.
Real.
Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit.
Yeah.
Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn.
Real.
Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio.